Okay, so in this example here, we're going to divide two polynomials, but there's going to be missing terms in here. So the last problem we didn't have any missing terms. And so, but we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to list all the terms in decreasing order. And if there are any missing terms, we're going to fill those in with some placeholders with 0. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. Okay, so let's say you're given a problem to do this division, and say you want to do this divided by that. So let's find out what the answer is. So again, we're going to set up our division. And so I'm going to write it the way we normally do. Okay, so I'm going to do 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus 150 divided by x squared minus 4. Okay, so we got some missing terms here, so I'm going to rewrite this. We're missing an x term here, right? It goes from x squared to x to the 0, right? So there's a missing term here. And there's a missing term here, too. So I'm going to add those terms. So I'm going to write this as x squared plus 0x minus 4. Okay? And then here, I'm going to add plus 0x minus 150. So now, let's start. So again, what do I need to multiply x squared by to get this one? It's going to be 3x. And then I'm going to multiply. This times this equals what? 3x cubed, and then 0 times this is just going to be 0 squared, right? And then this times this equals a minus 12x, right? And see how everything lines up now? Now I'm going to subtract the whole thing. Now remember, I'm not going to show you, but just again, make sure you keep track of the sign change. Okay, so this is going to be negative, so this is going to give 0. This is going to be negative, so we're going to add, so it's going to be a minus, well, it's not going to change, so it's going to be minus 2x squared because that's 0. And of course this is 0, so it's not going to matter, but this is going to change to a plus. So this is going to be 12x. Okay, and now I'm going to drop down. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. What do I need to multiply x squared by to get this one? And it's going to be negative 2, so minus 2. So now I'm going to do it again. So x squared times negative 2 gives me this, which is exactly what I want. And then 0 times this is just going to be 0x. And then negative 4 times negative 2 gives me a positive 8. And now I'm going to subtract the whole thing. And now this is going to drop out to 0. This is going to become negative, but it doesn't matter, it's 0. So this is going to be plus 12x. And this is going to become negative, so it's going to be a negative 158. So minus 158. Now I've reached the end. So I'm done. So now I've got my remainder. So the remainder R, let's say, is 12x minus 158. And my quotient is this, 3x minus 2. So now I figured that, now I know how to write this. This division problem is equal to 3x minus 2 plus the remainder over the divisor. Now I'm going to drop the 0. So it's just going to be, whoops. Hold on. 12x, let me write it over here. Let me write it where I have more room. So this is going to equal 3x minus 2 plus the remainder, so there's my fractional, bar. So it's going to be 12x minus 150 over x squared minus 4. And that's the answer. Okay. Have a good night.